Gang. What's poppin', man? Hey, what's poppin', man? Shout out to everybody out there, gang. Most definitely. Shout out to all of y'all out there, man. Welcome back to Let's Talk Everything 414 podcast. Your boy had to go live for the night, man. You know, for a little bit, at least, honestly, though. Honestly. Um, and the question, y'all see the topic, man. That's the topic, man. Because sometimes I be wondering myself, like, damn, I wonder right now, today, what would a person do? How far would a person go to get what they want? You feel me? Like, literally, how far would you go to get what you want, gang? Would you go to the extreme? Would you go to the extreme? You know what I'm saying? Would you go all the way out your comfort zone? Would you, like, how far would you go? Would you harm a motherfucker? Would you harm another motherfucker out there, gang? Would you, you know what I'm saying? Put somebody in harm's way. Put yourself in harm's way. I be wondering that shit, gang. A lot of times, I always wonder that. How far would a person go, gang? Because some of y'all motherfuckers be willing to lose it. You be willing to crash out, lose it all. You feel me? I don't understand why. I never knew why, my nigga. But I know for a fact that being willing to lose it all out there, gang, that is not the lifestyle a motherfucker want to be living. In these times. In this day and age, I feel like a nigga should be trying to get to the bread the best way. The best way. Now, I know some of y'all ain't got no leaders or no guidance to getting to the money. Some of y'all ain't got no means of getting to the bag. You feel me? But believe you me, it's obtainable. It's a way you can do that. It's a way you can do all of that. It's a way you can do anything you want to, gang. Definitely, if you put your mind to it, you try a little hard. It's a way you can do anything. You see, like I always say in my videos, though, a lot of people don't believe. A lot of y'all motherfuckers out there do not believe. It's hard for y'all to believe in anything. You see, definitely for the most part, a lot of people, they don't believe. They don't believe shit until they see it. And that's sad. You feel me? A lot of y'all don't believe shit till you see it. But sometimes, my nigga, when you end up seeing it be too late. That's crazy, though, but it's true. Sometimes when you end up seeing it, seeing your true potential, seeing your true growth within yourself, it be too late. You know? It be a hit and miss. And when shit's a hit and miss in life, you know, those are the things you want to move or remove yourself from. Move it from you, move it away from you, or remove yourself from it again. That's how I feel, you feel me? And like, in the times we live in, we don't got too many people talking about that. We don't got too many people telling us that. We don't got too many people out there that's telling you to stay up on your money, stay grinding, and stay out of trouble, stay out the way. You feel me? Stay out of trouble, definitely, because my nigga, the moment you get in trouble, it's hard to get out of it. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's easier to get in trouble, but it's harder to get out of it, you know? So right now, today, I'm asking all the people out there, like, gang, what would you do? How far will you go to get what you want? You know what I'm saying? I know some people out there that go far to the ends, my nigga. I'm talking about they'll even risk their own lives and their family member lives just to get a bag or two. Now that's fucked up. That's fucked up, gang, but that's what they'll do. You feel me? I really know people out here like that. They will risk their lives, their own family lives. They'll put their children in harm's way, which is stupid. It's one of the dumbest things. But they'll do that, gang, just to get a bag. And they calling it just to secure the bag. And I told them, I'm like, nigga, all money ain't important. All money ain't good money. No matter how you look at it, all money is not good money. Sometimes some of that money don't even be worth it. You know? A lot of times that money do not be worth it. I think it's just that people be more concerned and more, you know, caught up in the fact that they ain't got certain shit. Let's just say that. Let's just say a lot of people out here, they ain't got certain shit. They seeing a lot of people with shit they never had, and they might want. But you know, people nowadays they see shit, gang. They want to be like the Jones. They want to follow everybody else. If you got something, they want it. You better believe that. You know what I'm saying? If you got something and it look good and nice, oh yeah, they want it. They own it. So a lot of times we got people out here like that, you know, under that under that stage of mind, gang, and they don't really function for themselves. They ain't thinking for themselves. Like I said, they plan following the leader, and that following the leader shit get a motherfucker wiped out. They get a motherfucker separated. They get a motherfucker moved out the way. Definitely in a good relationship if it's a friend, family member, you know, anywhere, a business, a company, anywhere. A motherfucker look at you like, dog, is you tripping? You know what I'm saying? If you don't get your overhyped ass out the way, like sometimes people just be over money hungry. All you got to do sometimes is let the shit come to you. Sit back, wait, let it come to you, gang. It's gonna come. Whatever's meant for you is gonna come. You know, 9 times out of 10, yeah, you gotta apply yourself to it. Yeah, you gotta put some work in, but at the end of the day, it's gonna come to you. Hey, this is some of the same shit I should have been saying to myself a while ago, but at the end of the day, a lot of this shit gonna come to you. I'm learning that now. You know, I'm learning that a lot of times you can't just think it's gonna fall in your hand overnight. A lot of times you can't just think, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times you can't just think it's gonna be handed to you, gang. Sometimes you gotta go out there and get it. Hmm? How many of y'all can agree with that? Sometimes you really gotta go out there and get it. Sometimes you gotta go get that money. Sometimes you do gotta go get that bag, you know? Sometimes you gotta hop your ass up and put matters in your own hand. You do. And you can't be afraid, you know? You cannot be afraid, yeah. So it's like at the end of the day, you know, whatever chance you got, take that chance and run with it in life, my nigga. That could be the chance that you put yourself in position to win. You feel me? A lot of motherfuckers, they gonna be like, no, don't do it. They gonna stop you. And the only reason they gonna try to stop you, gang, is because they cannot get in the position you are in. Only reason they gonna stop you, gang, is because they are not working hard like you are. You feel me? Anytime you working hard like that, and the devil get to seeing it, he want to stop it automatically. You better believe that. He don't want nothing to last. You feel me? Definitely, if you doing it in the name of God, if you doing it, you feel me, in that favor, it's going. It's gonna go. It ain't no red light on it. But you gotta stand firm in that position. Stand firm in that position, gang. You know, that's the thing. Learn to stand firm in anything you believe in. Everything you believe in, stand on it. Stand on it, work hard at it. You know, keep going. Like, it's a lot of people out here, gang, that they'll tell you, you feel me? Like some people I know, they don't believe in bringing back old dreams. They don't believe in, you know what I'm saying, renovating something that you was once good at. They don't. I don't know why, but I always believe in that. Like, my nigga, if that's your talent, you gotta expose that to the world. You gotta show somebody like, look, this what I can do. This what I can service y'all with. Y'all like it or not. You know what I'm saying? And produce, mass produce. But some people, they be like, no, shut that shit up, gang. We don't want to hear that. And you know why they say that? Because they not in a position to do anything like you. They don't got the great talents like you. They not exclusive as you is, my guy. You know what I'm saying? My queen. They can't get up and hop out here and create an idea like you to, you know what I'm saying, start something that's massive, start something that you know gonna be big, that's bigger than you, that's bigger than a lot of people around you and a lot of things around you. They can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people hate right now. If you notice, if you one of them people who can do everything, gang, you call that what you do. People love you for the things you do, and you know what I'm saying. The things you create, the talents you bring to the table. Of course, you're gonna have haters. You know, of course, you're gonna have evil motherfuckers. Of course, you're gonna have evil people hating on you. People close to you. You know what I'm saying? Of course. But you gotta learn how to watch them. You gotta learn how to keep them at a distance, gang. This chess, you gotta learn how to keep them at a distance. Mm. And you got to know that distance feel. You feel me? It's almost like you got to know yourself. Nowadays, a lot of people don't know themselves. Due to the fact they don't know themselves, they fall in these little holes. You feel me? They fall in these little patterns. They fall in these little ways. They get caught in their ways, I say. A lot of people be caught in their ways and they fall in this little pattern to where they keep fucking up, they keep slipping, they keep getting behind. They keep believing in the wrong thing and the wrong people. Gang, you got to step out of that. You know, you got to step out of that. You got to start thinking big. You got to start thinking for yourself. You got to start thinking smarter, wiser. You know, it's too many of us out here, gang, with too much talent, too much knowledge, not to be knowing what to do and how to do it. You know, not to be it's too many powerful people out here, too many, you know what I'm saying, strong-hearted people out here to be fearful to do the things that we want to do, gang, to get us ahead in life. You got to think about this. It's a lot of people out here that wanted to get ahead, and it's a lot of people that didn't. It's even people that out here that got ahead and they weren't trying to. You know what I'm saying? They just happen to be in the right place at the right time. You hear me? It's a lot of people that got ahead, gang, and they weren't trying to. They just happen to be in the right place at the right time. And all that matters. You know, all of that matters. All of that counts. So it's like this. If you not setting yourself in position to be in that area of greatness when greatness happen, gang, so it can fall in your hands, then you ain't gonna never win. And that's what I dislike with people out here, gang. Sometimes people, they blame other folks for their losses. Sometimes I see a lot of cats, you know, male and female, they blame other people for their losses. They blame other people for the reason that they ain't got nothing. I remember I used to do that. You know, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. I had to start maturing. I had to start thinking like, wait, it's me. It ain't nobody else but me, gang. I can't blame nobody else but my fucking self because look, I'm not applying myself. I'm not going hard enough. I don't believe in myself enough. You feel me? It's steps and measurements that you got to take in life to get where you got to go in life. And a lot of you motherfuckers don't understand that. You feel me? A lot of y'all do not understand that, gang. Why? I don't know. You know, I had to understand that. I had to learn that, inner understand that. I had to start studying and researching, you feel me? And paying attention because at the end of the day, I had to recognize how far I was willing to go for what I want. I ain't going as far as you niggas out there. Some of you niggas will go to the ends, like I said, killing motherfuckers, dropping kids, killing babies. Like, gang, you foolish. No mercy for it. You don't apologize. No condolences to the family. Like, you know, a lot of shit take place in my city, gang. But it's like, yo, who gonna stand up? You know, who gonna stand up and speak rightfully? Like, yo, I think a lot of us need to come together and make this money. Who gonna stand up? Who gonna speak? We ain't gotta relate. We ain't all gotta, you know, kumbaya. A motherfucker ain't gotta kick it. I'm just saying, who gonna teach who? What we learning? That's the thing. You know, I think every day is a learning session. Every day should be. Every day is a, you know, process, but make it a positive process. What's wrong with that? It ain't always got to be a negative process. You feel me? It ain't always got to be a negative process. It can be a nice, positive, educational process, and that's educating oneself on oneself. You know, that's the reason a lot of y'all ain't made it nowhere. That's the reason a lot of y'all can't get nowhere because you're too focused on the shit around you. You know, you got to be focused on the things that's within yourself. You got to focus on yourself more. You ask yourself right now what you love. You probably couldn't tell me. You know what I'm saying? How hard you'll go. You know what I'm saying? What you won't do, what you won't sacrifice, what you won't give up, what you will give up. Some of y'all probably couldn't answer that question right now, gang. And that's the honest God truth. Some of y'all so focused on what makes other people happy. Some of y'all so focused on you know, how to get ahead or how to scam or scheme somebody. Some of y'all so focused on disloyal relationships. Some of y'all so focused on untrustworthy people because you done got played so many times, gang, that half of these doors have never been open for y'all, you know? Half of these doors never been open for y'all. Some of y'all emotions is so shut off, gang. You're feeling so shut off that you can't communicate right with the universe nor the people around you. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, communicating with yourself in the universe, gang, that come first. You got to learn how to operate with yourself and the universe. And then you tap into population. But some of y'all so fucked up in the mind, you can't even do that, and that's bad. You know, that's bad. We got distractions every day around us, from the celebrities. You feel me? From the rap beefs, from the love and hip hop beefs. The shit throwing us off from how to get rich. I ain't never been, you know what I'm saying, that distraught in the world. I ain't never been that lost in the world, gang, to where I'm unfocused on how I want to get rich, how I want to be a millionaire, how I want to live my life. You feel me? And that's key. All you got to do is set that blueprint. You feel me? Create you a vision board, my nigga, and attack it. One step at a time. You create that vision board, you attack it. You create goals, you land on them, you execute. Simple as that. Yeah, some goals may be harder than others to execute on, but ain't nothing in this world undoable. Ain't nothing impossible. Nothing. The thing is, though, how far are you willing to go? How far will you go, gang? That's the thing. Like I said, some people, they not willing to go far at all. Some people, they not even willing to put the time in, my nigga, to get what they want. And what's funny is they the person that gotta work for what they want. They the person that gotta put that time in, my nigga. Like the Bible said, you don't work, you don't eat. So how far are you willing to go? At the end of the day, gang, you gotta go far as life take you. Life is meant for you to continue on. Life is meant for you to keep going. A lot of people don't know how to do that. They get to a certain level in life and they get comfortable. Whether it's a lower level, whether it's a higher level, whether it's their higher self or lower self, they get to that point in life and they're comfortable. They're comfortable at that stage. While in others, you see, they got to drive like nobody else. They willing to go hard and keep going. They willing to, you know what I'm saying? They willing to turn the world upside down if they got to, just to get what they want. And you got to know that that person right there going to succeed. You got to believe that that person right there is going to make it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way in hell you can look at that person out the side of your eye and think they going to fail. Nah. The thing is, stand mentally sane. The thing is, stand to yourself and understanding yourself. Stand calm. Humbling yourself. You feel me? The thing is, stand in your own lane, focusing on what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? To get what you want out of life. That's the thing. The thing is, focusing where you going and putting the focus there positive. You know what I'm saying? Positively, I should say. Put that focus there in a positive way, and then you'll get there eventually. You know what I'm saying? Hard work pays off, definitely does, gang. And we know that because we see all the greats. We see all the people we look up to, all the people we watch on TV. Even some of the people y'all want to be like, you know what I'm saying? Some of you motherfuckers around the world want to be like some of these people that you watch daily, gang. Trust me. But at the end of the day, do you study them and do you research them hard? Do you do your homework on these motherfuckers? Do you understand what they went through? Do you understand what they had to sacrifice? Do you understand the time they had to put in, you feel me, in a working field that they plan in to get what they needed? Do you? A lot of y'all don't, you feel me? A lot of you motherfuckers don't understand struggle at all. Half of y'all, you feel me, you didn't have to struggle. You ain't had nothing to go through. A motherfucker already laid the roadmap out for you. And if you one of them people, no hatred towards you or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, like, you got to still understand for the people that didn't have a roadmap laid out for them, the motherfuckers that really had to get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? You have a motherfucker like Drake talking about he really got it out the mud. He had to, no, you didn't, gang. You was already silver spoon fed. It's people like that that's out here that are jacked, though. But then again, you got people out here that really got it out the mud. They have to struggle. They have to grind. They have to sit down and figure it out. That's what you call figuring it out. It's a lot of people that ain't have to figure out shit. You feel me? Somebody already had a blueprint for them. But then, like I said, some of us who was placed in conditions and situations to where, yeah, you got to play the cards you dealt, gang. And when you dealt a certain hand of cards, you got to learn how to operate with them and around them. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to come in, adapt, conquer, and overrule, nigga, and keep going. Simple as that. That's how I look at it. Simple as that. You know, like some people don't, like I said, they'll sit on the side of you watching you going ham, watching you go crazy, and don't want you to achieve nothing. You know why? Because they haven't achieved anything. So you can't take your business plan or business mind to nobody else who ain't on no business mindset, who ain't in that field, who ain't even thinking like that, who ain't even in a position. Because honestly, they gonna shoot your shit down. They gonna tell you, look, shut that shit down, gang. That ain't even gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with that. Who gonna buy that? Who gonna do this? Listen, stop listening to everybody around you. Stop listening to all these motherfuckers, because opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. And that's all they giving you. Dried up opinions, gang. Definitely if it's not, fit towards what you aiming for in your life. Definitely if it's not fitting the bill of what you desire in life, gang. You feel me? That motherfucker should be right away supporting you, motivating you. Oh shit, that's what's happening. Keep going, gang. Look, I can support you. I can help. You need help, anything I can do. That's what poster goes on. But nowadays, my nigga, in 2024, you see a lot of motherfuckers there. Oh, that's what's up, gang. Then when you leave behind your back, they talk about you. Man, that shit ain't gonna work. I bet that motherfucker fell at this. I bet they ain't gonna do that. I bet they ain't gonna accomplish this or that. Like, you gotta watch out for that shit, gang. You got to watch out for that. That's that backstabbing talk. That's that behind your back talk. Because, and the reason I say it is that same conversation, it'll have you second guessing yourself. It'll have you indecisive about what you want to do. It'll have you recurving your ideas on your goals in life. You feel me? That one opinion, that one thought, so a lot of times you gotta shake off the shit these motherfuckers say to you. You gotta shield off that shit. You gotta sort of throw your shield up, gang. That's how I look at it. You gotta throw your shit up, because some of that shit 9 times out of 10, they say it and it's meant to break you down spiritually, mentally, and physically. They like the jail cells, gang. They're meant to break you down. But, it's like, how strong are you? How strong is your mind? Your mind is strong as you let it be. Your mind is a terrible thing to waste, and if your mind is strong right now, my nigga, you want to keep that bitch sharp. You want to keep that bitch strong, sharp. You know what I'm saying? You want to let nothing pass your force field, because a lot of shit is trying to break past your force field, my nigga. It's a spiritual warfare out here. You got to pay attention. A lot of shit around you is trying to stop you from getting to where you're going. You better believe that. A lot of things and a lot of people, a lot of spirits is trying to stop you from getting to where you're going. But is you gonna let that stop you? Who you gonna let stop you? You or the things around you, gang? The situations you placed in, the conditions. No. Honestly, I done seen people that came from nothing, made it. I done seen people come from nothing, make it, gang. And it's proven, it's shown in videos. You know what I'm saying? It's all over social media. We watching people do viral shit. You know what I'm saying? Extreme things. So why can't you do it? That's how I look at it. Why can't we? We can. It's all about believing. It's all about putting yourself in position. It's all about standing on that moment. And once you got that moment locked in, my nigga, the opportunity is in your hand. You close that motherfucker and you hold it for keeps. You feel me? You don't play with it at all. You close that motherfucker and you hold it for keeps, my nigga. You take off with it. Because now you got a chance like nobody in life. Now you can do some of the things that you always wished you could. Now you can do some of the things that other folks is wishing they could do. You know what I'm saying? That's real life. That's real life. I noticed the moment a person doubt anything they believe, gang, that's when all things get to failing. The moment you start second guessing yourself, you know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. I seen it with my own eyes. You feel me? The moment you start second guessing yourself, man, a lot of shit start going south for you. a lot of shit start going bad. You feel me? So that showed me that, in life, my nigga, your belief system has a frequency wave to it too. You gotta really believe. And once you believe and it's set there, you gotta let it go. You feel me? You can't go back on it. You can't second guess it. You can't be redecided on it. No, you gotta let it go because your subconscious mind ain't gonna play a game. Just like you shouldn't play a game with your life. You shouldn't play a game with anything at all. Your chances, opportunities, none of that shit you shouldn't play with. But at the end of the day, your subconscious mind ain't gonna play a game. So why would you? So you gotta believe, my nigga. And once you believe it, you got enough belief in you, then keep going. It's all over. It's a ball game. You might as well ball out. You feel me? You might as well ball out because it's already in you. You ain't gotta go nowhere looking for it. You ain't gotta go get no book. Most people got to reawaken that inner them. Most people got to resurface that inner them because they've been shielded off. You know what I'm saying? It's been broke down time after time again from people down, from opinions, from people telling you your ideas were shit, from people telling you ain't gonna ever be able to make it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to rebuild. You got to remold yourself, my nigga. You got to remold yourself to what you want to be. And a lot of times what you want it to be or what you want to be right now today or in the past tense is not what everybody expected from you, and it's not what you expected. See, a lot of people got expectations of you in your life. And if you walk by their expectations, then my nigga, you basically a puppet. You are what they created. You got to walk by your expectations. You got to walk by your, you know what I'm saying? Creed. You got to walk by your understandings and knowledge. You only get one life and it's your life. So at the end of the day, how in the hell you gonna let somebody else tell you, look, you can't be this, you can't be a superstar, you can't do that, you can't. No, that's impossible what they telling you. What's possible is everything you thought of. What's possible is everything you believe. What's possible is you being on top and them being your footstool. You know what I'm saying? And you being a person to say, I told you so, gang. And it always happened that way. Definitely when people start doubting you. Definitely when people start looking at you, looking down on you, talking behind your back, talking down on you, gang. At that moment in time, you stay focused. At that moment in time, you put on your motherfucking racer helmet. Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. Go. You put that motherfucker on, gang, and you go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you take pride in going crazy. You take pride in what you do. You supposed to. And don't feel no other way about it, gang. You take pride in what you do. You take pride in going crazy and don't feel no other way about it. And a few years from now, you look back and then you tell me the difference. You see, you shouldn't be able to look back a few years from now and still be doing the same thing you was doing a few years from now. That's different. That's crazy. Because every day, everybody do something different in life. Every day, whether they elevate or they get worse. Don't get it twisted. Some people stay on the same level. Don't get it twisted, gang. Some people stay doing the same bullshit, the same nothing. So that means they're a waste of time. And if you ain't elevating, basically you're a waste of time, That's the truth. That's the fucking truth. But at the end of the day, make sure every day you're elevating. Every day you trying something new. You trying something greater than what you did yesterday. You going harder than you did yesterday. You feel me? You working more than you played today than you did yesterday, gang. That's the motherfucking purpose to life. Because like I said, everything around you is a distraction, from the songs, the food, the events, the movies, the games. All that shit is a distraction from you becoming who you want to be, from you becoming the greatest, And that's why the question remains, how far will you go to get what you want? Like I told you, a lot of people won't go that far. They won't go to sacrifice all their fun, you know what I'm saying, enjoyment, smoking, kicking and partying. They won't sacrifice that to become billionaires and millionaires and trillionaires and so on and so forth. Ain't nobody gonna do that. Only the greats is. Only the people who really don't value that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Only the people who really value the purpose of life, the purpose and meaning of them, as a whole and a collectible individual. Them the greats who gonna succeed. Them the ones who gonna see the riches, gang. So you gotta put yourself in the position we in. You gotta put yourself in a position to see the riches, gang. Stop being on the other side with the people who don't want nothing. With the people that really ain't showing you no love. They judge you off how you feel and the greatness you show. They want you to show negativity. They want you to be in the slum bucket where they at. Stop giving them that energy. You got to give your energy to yourself in an all high. You feel me? Simple as that, gang. Ain't no other way to put it, man. Simple as that, man. Look, I ain't gonna hold y'all much longer, man. I love y'all, man. A nigga got to get up early, man. I am out.